Welcome to our journey through the world's top 10 most notorious prisons. These institutions are renowned for their infamous histories, notorious inmates, and in some cases, their transformation into tourist attractions. Let's delve into each one. Number 1. Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary, USA. Located on Alcatraz Island off the coast of San Francisco, this prison operated from 1934 to 1963. It housed notorious criminals like Al Capone and George Machine Gun Kelly. Despite its reputation for being inescapable, there were 14 escape attempts, with the most famous in 1962 by Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers. Today, Alcatraz is a popular tourist destination managed by the National Park Service. Number 2. Rikers Island, USA. Situated in the East River between Queens and the Bronx, Rikers Island is one of the largest jail complexes in the United States. It's notorious for its harsh conditions and numerous accounts of violence and abuse among inmates and guards. The facility has been the subject of numerous investigations and calls for reform due to its treatment of prisoners. Plans are underway to close Rikers Island by 2026, replacing it with smaller borough-based facilities. Number 3. La Santé Prison, France. Located in Paris, La Santé Prison is infamous for its appalling conditions and harsh treatment of inmates. Overcrowding, unsanitary conditions, and reports of violence have plagued the institution for years. The prison has housed notable inmates, including political figures and notorious criminals. Despite renovations, it remains a symbol of the challenges within the French penal system. Number 4. Black Dolphin Prison, Russia. Situated near the Kazakhstan border, Black Dolphin Prison houses Russia's most dangerous criminals, including serial killers and terrorists. Inmates are kept under constant surveillance and endure strict regimes, including being blindfolded when moved within the facility. The prison is known for its severe isolation practices, with prisoners spending most of their time in small cells with minimal human contact. Reports of physical abuse and psychological torture by guards contribute to its notorious reputation. Number 5. Kwang Central Prison, Thailand. Known as the Bangkok Hilton, Kwang Central Prison is infamous for its severe overcrowding and harsh treatment of inmates. Prisoners often face long periods of shackling, sometimes for years, causing severe physical and psychological distress. The facility also houses death row inmates, adding to the already oppressive environment. Basic necessities such as food, clean water, and medical care are insufficient, leading to poor health conditions among prisoners. Number 6. Diyarbakır Prison, Turkey. Located in southeastern Turkey, Diyarbakır Prison is infamous for its brutal conditions and severe human rights violations. Established in 1980, the prison gained notoriety during the 1980s and 1990s for its harsh treatment of political prisoners, especially those of Kurdish descent. Inmates have reported extreme overcrowding, unsanitary conditions, and lack of medical care. Despite reforms, it remains a symbol of oppression and human rights abuses in Turkey. Number 7. La Modelo, Colombia. Located in Bogotá, La Modelo is notorious for its extreme violence and deplorable living conditions. The prison is infamous for being controlled by armed gangs, leading to frequent violent clashes between rival groups. Severe overcrowding and corruption among prison staff exacerbate the dangerous environment. Despite efforts at reform, La Modelo remains one of the most dangerous prisons in the world. Number 8. Butyrka Prison, Russia. Situated in Moscow, Butyrka Prison is one of the oldest and most notorious prisons in Russia. Known for its severe overcrowding, inmates are often forced to share small, cramped cells, leading to dire living conditions. Reports of physical abuse and torture by guards are common, creating a pervasive atmosphere of fear and brutality. The prison's grim conditions have led to calls for reform within the Russian penal system. Number 9. Kamiti Maximum Security Prison, Kenya. Located near Nairobi, Kamiti Maximum Security Prison is notorious for its appalling living conditions and severe overcrowding. Inmates often lack access to adequate food, clean water, and medical care, resulting in widespread malnutrition and disease. Reports of physical abuse and torture by prison guards are common, creating an atmosphere of fear and oppression. The dire conditions have led to calls for urgent reform within Kenya's prison system. Number 10. Mendoza Prison, Argentina. Situated in Mendoza, Argentina, this prison is infamous for its dire living conditions and rampant violence. Severe overcrowding leads to unsanitary conditions, inadequate access to health care, and insufficient food supplies. Violence among inmates is widespread, with frequent gang-related conflicts and physical confrontations. Corruption among prison staff allows illegal activities to thrive unchecked, exacerbating the harsh environment. These prisons serve as stark reminders of the challenges within global penal systems. While some have transformed into tourist attractions, others continue to operate under harsh conditions, highlighting the ongoing need for prison reform and human rights advocacy worldwide.